Hello.
How are you, dear?
I'm excellent, thank you. Glad to be here.
It's amazing to see you. Carol came out from Philly.
Yes, Philly's in the house.
It's I think third or fourth trip. I think third, but
Is
maybe
it
third or fourth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
And this is our third adjustment. Correct. Okay. How have you been?
I've been good, really good.
You look good. You're stressed. I know you're stressed. I know kind of the inside scoop about what's going on.
Yeah.
But you look a little different.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank
There's
you.
There's a sparkle in the eye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What is it?
Well, I'm just happy to be here. I'm looking forward to boot camp tomorrow,
Yeah.
or later today, actually.
Yeah. We have an
tomorrow.
event. We have a social media boot
Yeah.
camp event that she's coming to, which is awesome, and it is. I'm like ready to roll,
Yeah,
right?
I'm excited.
Going back to the body for a second, we had you walk 8 times around the track,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Holding a thought,
Yes.
because we talk about aligning spines and minds, and many times, and to correct me if I'm wrong, you, me, everybody, many times it's our thoughts that we think something and then that throws off our physiology,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then we perpetuate that and that turns into other problems.
Yes, and I didn't realize that.
Mm.
And one of the things you told me was to keep moving. And I would not have done that. I would have sat down and then spiraled down into more anxiety and depression about like the stuff I'm dealing with.
True.
And instead you made me keep moving. So
Yeah.
about the second lap around, I wanted to bail out so bad. I
So
wanted to
bad.
quit. I was like, ah.
I'm out of here, you'll never know.
He'll never know. But I'm like, he'll know. I know he'll know somehow. So I kept on going and I pushed myself further than I would have if you didn't
Come
make
on.
me do that.
Amazing.
So thank you.
You're
And then
welcome. It's a
breakthroughs, you know,
pleasure.
lots of really good. The stuff came after that.
Yeah.
It wasn't coming in the first 2 laps.
Mhm.
First 2 laps was like all the chatter and
Mm.
et cetera. But then once I settled down,
Mm.
then the real, you know, thoughts came up that were really helpful.
Now,
So
how does that tie into the body? I'm just curious.
Well, I think I just stuff my feelings, and then it's all jammed up back here. Do you know what I mean?
I do
Even
know
if
what
it's
you
not food or whatever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just-
food throws a lot of people off, and
Yeah.
certainly in lack of exercise and other things,
Yeah.
but
I'm
feelings.
just stuffing the feelings, you
Yeah.
know, or feeling jammed up, and then it shows up sort of back here and back here.
coincidence.
Yeah, and when you open it up, I notice that it frees up the emotions
It creates
too.
space.
Yeah, space. Yeah.
Isn't it wild?
Yeah, it's really wild.
Come
I had no
on.
idea it was connected. I mean, I knew the body and mind was connected, but I
Mm.
didn't know that, you know, the thoughts were connected to actual spine. And
It's wild, isn't it?
it is really good.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of maybe a cool thing to point out that many people have seen you during a couple of videos we've done. They know you have the fusion in the
Yeah.
neck and you've been through quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think what many people might not know about you is you're a very successful entrepreneur.
Thank you.
You do well.
I do.
Right?
Thank you. Yes.
And you run a successful business and you provide a valuable service to other people.
Thanks.
And absolutely, I mean, I've just observed. And so, you know, Carol's a very high-level entrepreneur. She's a producer. She's a driver. She gets it done, which, I mean, you really do.
I do.
Right?
Yes.
And I'll be the first one to admit, as an entrepreneur, that many times our health takes a back seat.
Yes.
Because in a business, you know, it's like you've got to just push because you have the bottom line.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and what I've learned through, you know, tripping myself is that actually we're the generators.
Yes. I don't take care of myself. It becomes very difficult to lead. And I end up in management mode, and that's what stresses me out.
Mm.
It's harder for me to lead when I'm not healthy myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up just putting out fires in my body,
Yeah, literally, right?
my
yeah.
emotions, and my
Mhm.
team, my business.
Yeah.
So it all carries through. It's very weird.
Yeah, I think Tony Robbins said something along the lines of the biggest problem in most businesses is the owner.
Yes. We gotta go.
Yeah, gotta roll. So we're out here and we're really trying to bring you into alignment, you know, body and mind, but through the spine mainly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you so
of course, so let's do it. We're gonna take a look at the body,
Okay.
and let's start with you having a seat here, please.
Okey-doke.
And we're gonna run through a full checkup here. So chest up, and look straight ahead for me, please. Okay. So we can feel a lot of tightness through
Yeah.
here. And typically this gets really tight when it's not firing properly. A lot of tightness throughout the neck. Not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah, you've helped me a lot with that.
It's a blessing to serve. It sure is. You're gonna have your palms up and have you scoot over a little bit. Palms, you can rest them on your knees. I'm gonna sit next to you here.
Okay.
And then you're gonna bring your chin towards your chest. Go ahead. Push your head all the way down this way. Push into my hand, Carol. And then head all the way down. Head halfway to the left. All the way down again. All the way to the left. Push. Beautiful. All the way down. Halfway to the right. Okay. Muscle there. Yeah, you feel that?
Yes.
All the way down. Halfway to the right. Push. And that fire. So let's go ahead and get that working. So go to lay onto your back, please. Head relax. Slide up this way a little bit. Thank you. And you're just going to breathe. So this doesn't feel that great.
Do you want me to smile, my Karen?
Yeah. Not over
Be
yet.
honest. Ooh, that
5,
really.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Not easy, is it?
Nah,
It's tough. Breathe in deep. Hold your breath. No help. Breathe and relax. Maybe go to my face down, Miss Carol. You know what's coming.
When you get the cream, it's bad.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring that down there and put this back here. Breathe in deep and out. Head relaxed. Breathe. Come around here. Yeah, wake that up a little bit, right? We're gonna breathe in nice and deep, Carol. And out. Shoulders relax. Breathe in again. Hold your breath. And out. Beautiful motions right there. Big breath. And out. Lift up your head a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was really good.
A lot of movement. Whenever you slide down this way, a couple inches, we're going to lift your chin up. Slide down a little bit more. Keep going, keep going. There we go, right there. Now, come on, take a look at this. You stay right there and just breathe. We've got hardware, C4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 4 segments fused together with hardware. So we're going to work in this area, doing some mirror image adjusting to bring our head back this way. And then we're going to adjust above and below the fusion. So you just breathe, my dear. Take the necklace off. Here we go. Got you, I got you. Thank you. Shoulders relaxed. Does that hurt the neck there?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay. Right up top? Okay, so we're going to lower this down just a tad. Tell me if that changes. Is that any better or no?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Are you okay with this pressure here?
Yes.
Okay, so you just keep breathing. So we're stimulating proprioceptors, which are nerves, and type of nerve cell that tells your brain where your body is in space. Breathe. Still doing okay?
Yeah, it's
A little much?
Yeah, a little
I got you. That's okay. That's why we ask. Lower this down a little bit more. A slow, deep breath in. And out. Just have you slowly turn onto your right side facing me, Carol. This is slow. Okay there? Just relax. Bring your shoulder over here. Slow deep breath in. And out. Just relax, shoulders relax. Fairly tight through there, yes? Come on over this way, Carol. Just relax. Big deep breath in again. And out. Shoulders loose. Wow. It's a big one. You're going to slowly turn onto your back. You know what? I think actually we're going to go back onto your tummy. I want to check one other thing before we go to your neck.
Okay.
So let's go onto the tummy again, please. Thank you, Miss Carol. And bring this arm out here. Lock your arm. Push up. Okay, so we need some work there. Yeah, you feel that already?
Yes.
Push up. Push, 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 push. Okay. Put your arm good. You know exactly how this one's going to feel.
Yes.
Breathe through. This is the mid-trap muscle. So right up against the spine. Can you hang, or is it?
I can. Go ahead.
Okay, but keep breathing. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Arm on the back of your back. Shoulder relaxed. Forehead here in my hand. There we go. Breathe in deep. All the way out. Stop breathing, let go here all the way. No help. It's a nice change.
Yes.
A lot of times with this rehab, lay on your back, please. We've got difficult areas to work through, right?
Yes, we do.
There's no getting around
It's
it.
worth it.
It sure is. We're gonna open up the neck a little bit here, shoulder relaxed. Isn't that interesting? Head relaxed. And is it okay?
Yep. Hurts so good.
Breath in. And out. Breathe in. One more breath in.
You snuck that in on me. That was good.
You did well. Breathe that in.
What was that? That was really good.
C2.
2.
Yeah, let me actually show you what that was.
Really good.
And yeah, just come up slowly.
Okay.
Breathe. And out. Okay.
Yep. Really good.
Come on that side of the table. Come on over here.
Oh my gosh, look how crooked that is.
So, if you look here,
Yeah.
see the neck from the
Yeah.
back leaning off to the side.
Yeah.
And you can see the disc in here, right? This black space.
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice right here, it's very much white.
Yes.
So it's closed down and you're seeing more bone. And this side is very black right there because you can't see the disc, you're just seeing like a space, air, gas. So this C2 vertebrae is wedged like that.
Oh.
And we're bringing it back down into alignment.
Okay.
So you're walking around
Crooked like that.
crooked all the time.
Would that be why sometimes I feel a little dizzy? Sometimes? Because my head's a little bit crooked, even though
More
I
than
can't
likely,
tell?
yes.
Okay.
Because you've got abnormal pull on the muscles,
Yeah.
on the nerves, constant pressure on the nerves, and then that changes the blood flow to the brain as well.
Oh, okay.
And we've got limited range of motion in the cervical spine, which we went over the first time you were here.
Yes.
The fusion, and then when you bend forward, bend backwards, there's only so much bending you can do because of the fusion. But to get you in alignment is why we're here, right?
Yes.
And once we get that, the nervous system is in a greater state of ease.
I feel better.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Amazing, like instantly better.
Now, that's a stark contrast between what we just saw on the
Yeah.
table. How would you explain that to someone who's never had care, or even just to me? How would you, people see you hurting and they're like, oh my God, right?
Right, right.
And then you're like, hey, I feel great. You know?
Great. Well, it's temporary because you have to move that thing,
Mm.
whatever that thing is, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
It's going to stay there tight like that unless you assist it to move.
Right, exactly.
So it makes sense that if it's resisting a little bit, it's because it's stuck.
Yeah.
So you unstick it and move it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't even think it like hurts. It's just it's a sensation of
Mhm.
intensity, let's say, and then it's over.
And isn't all change like that?
Yeah, and then it feels good, really good.
It's
I
amazing.
feel straight. My shoulders feel down.
Yeah.
You know?
And now what we do is, so we align you, and then the goal is to maintain the different habits and things that you
Yes.
can, right?
Yes.
And it's a process, because
Yes.
I was telling somebody earlier, I used to hand people when I was a 22-year-old doctor, here's all your exercises on a piece of paper, and you're like,
Yes.
yeah, about that,
Get
right?
right on that.
Yeah, I'll get right on that, exactly. And it doesn't happen, but
Yes.
if we align you and we show you what you can feel like and how you can move,
Yes.
and then little by little we give you the movements or the exercises, right?
Yes.
And then you continue those, and then, right? And then we
Yes.
just slowly are able to pull back the care and
Mhm.
stay on a wellness level.
Yay.
It's a beautiful
Thank
thing.
you.
You're welcome, my dear. Powerful.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure, my dear. You're doing fine. That was
Thank you.
enough. That was enough for right now.
Okay, good. Thank you.